Welcome to another Kidoyo tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to be programming our sprites that are now randomly moving to, when they are clicked by the mouse clicker, to go to the basket and wait. When all of the sprites are collected in the basket, the backdrop will then turn into your longhouse and it'll look like your game player won their game. Okay, so I started to play around a little bit with how fast my sprites were moving, and I realized it was close to impossible for me to catch them at the numbers I had chosen before. This is just part of coding. You have to try different things to see how they work. So I've changed the numbers, pick random between 2 and 8 here, and 2 and 7 here. And I am going to do that for each one of mine to choose a different speed. So I'm going to say 1 to 5, maybe here, 2 to 7. They can be random. This is completely up to you. 4 and 6, and 2 and 8. Again, you can see the numbers. It doesn't matter if you have the same numbers as me. You can try any numbers you like. It's just about how you want the game to feel. And one more, I'm going to change the last one here, 5 to 2 and 5 to 1. Okay, so now let me see. Yeah, I think I have a better chance at catching those. I may make some of them a little bit faster because they might even be too easy, but for now this works. So let's click on the stop and add the code. So click on your first sprite, mine is a sapling, and I'm going to add some new code. Click on the events blocks, choose when this sprite clicked, and it means when I click on this sprite with my mouse, then what I want to happen is when I click on it, I want it to go here to the basket and then stop moving. So I'm going to go into my motion block since I know that going someplace has to deal with motion or moving, and I'm going to tell it to go to, right now it says mouse pointer, but you can see I have a drop down. I can choose the drop down menu and click on basket. But that's not enough, because it'll go to the basket, but since it's in a forever loop to keep moving, it'll still keep moving unless I tell it to stop. I can find the stop button here in the control blocks. I'll scroll down to the bottom, find the block that says stop all, and then I'm going to tell it to stop other scripts in this sprite. So that means that it'll stop all of these other scripts from running. I need to do that for each of these other sprites, so I can do what I did before and just copy them in. And I want to just show you quickly, when I copy to another one, it just piles right on top of my other code. So I can either drag it away like that, or I can right click in this gray area and choose cleanup and let the program organize for me. So now let's test it out. Green flag. Click on the animal skin, it goes to the basket and waits. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to hit stop. You can go back to the tutorial if you need to look at this in a written form. Otherwise, join me for the next video where we will program the win.